what she's told me is, looking back, you did okay as a dad.
A surprising truth about Barack and Michelle Obama's marriage has just been revealed, and it comes from Sasha Obama herself. For years, people have speculated about their relationship, but no one expected their own daughter to speak out. What does she say? And why is everyone talking about it? Stay with us to find out. The Obama's daughter, Sasha Obama, was just 7 years old when she walked into the White House in 2009. Born on June 10, 2001 as Natasha Obama, she was the youngest child of President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama. To the world, she was a first daughter, but to her, life was about school, family dinners, and Secret Service agents always watching. Most kids grow up playing in their backyard. Sasha grew up playing in the White House. She and her older sister Malia tried to live as normal a life as possible, even when their father was running the country. Their parents made sure they did chores, followed a bedtime, and understood the importance of hard work. Still, there were magical moments like meeting world leaders, traveling on Air Force One, and celebrating birthdays with the entire nation watching. But behind the glamour, Sasha was just a regular kid who loved sports, music, and hanging out with her family. In 2017, after 8 years in the spotlight, Sasha and her family packed their bags and left Washington, D.C. Unlike most first daughters, she didn't disappear from public view. Instead, she started the next chapter of her life, college. At first, she enrolled at the University of Michigan, excited for the freedom of dorm life and new friendships. But soon, she transferred to the University of Southern California, USC, where she studied sociology. In May 2023, she proudly walked across the graduation stage, closing one chapter and stepping into the unknown. After graduation, Sasha moved into a house with her sister Malia in Los Angeles. No more White House security, no more political events, just two sisters figuring out adulthood. They've been spotted enjoying casual outings, hanging with friends, and attending events together, showing that their bond is stronger than ever. Sasha, now 22, has also embraced her love for creativity. Recently, she was seen at a park in LA, peacefully crocheting on a picnic blanket, a hobby she shares with her mother. The moment was simple, quiet, and nothing like the high-profile life she once lived. Unlike many children of famous figures, Sasha has taken a low-key approach to life. She doesn't chase the spotlight, and she's not rushing into politics or Hollywood. Instead, she's taking her time, exploring her interests, and living on her own terms. She has also become a fashion icon in her own way. Whether she is spotted in stylish streetwear or elegant dresses at events, she carries herself with confidence and grace, just like her mother. Fashion experts have noted her ability to mix casual and trendy pieces, making her a source of inspiration for many young people. Beyond fashion, Sasha has a strong interest in social causes. Growing up in a family that valued public service, she has always been aware of the challenges people face. Though she hasn't made any public moves toward activism, many believe she could eventually use her platform to support important issues, just as her parents have. No one knows for sure what's next for Sasha Obama, but one thing is certain, she's not just the president's daughter anymore. She's a young woman with her own dreams, her own identity, and the freedom to build a future however she wants. From the White House to college to a quiet life in LA, Sasha Obama is proving that while she grew up in the spotlight, she is choosing to shine in her own way. And whatever she does next, the world will be watching, but on her terms. But what shaped Sasha into the woman she is today? Perhaps the answer lies in the love story that set the foundation for her family's journey, the remarkable bond between Barack and Michelle Obama. The Obama's marriage. In the summer of 1989, a young law associate named Michelle Robinson was assigned to mentor a promising summer intern at the Chicago law firm Sidley Austin. That intern was Barack Obama, a Harvard law student whose charisma and intelligence were already turning heads. Michelle, initially hesitant to mix work with personal life, resisted Barack's early advances. However, Barack's persistence and genuine interest eventually led her to agree to a date. Their first date was nothing short of magical. They visited the Art Institute of Chicago, strolled down Michigan Avenue, and enjoyed a leisurely lunch together. The day culminated with a movie, Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. This blend of culture, conversation, and shared values laid the foundation for a deep and enduring connection. As their relationship blossomed, Barack and Michelle faced the challenges of balancing demanding careers with their personal lives. Barack's political aspirations meant long periods apart, especially during his tenure in the Illinois State Senate and later as a U.S. Senator. Michelle, while supportive, often found herself managing the household and their two young daughters, Malia and Sasha, largely on her own. These strains led them to seek marriage counseling, a decision Michelle candidly discussed in her memoir, Becoming. She emphasized that counseling helped them understand each other better and strengthen their bond. The 2008 presidential campaign thrust the Obamas into the national spotlight. Michelle, initially reluctant about the intense scrutiny and the impact on their family, stood by Barack's side, campaigning tirelessly and showcasing her own eloquence and intelligence. Their partnership became emblematic of a modern egalitarian marriage, resonating with many Americans. During their 8 years in the White House, the Obamas navigated the pressures of public life with grace and authenticity. They prioritized family time, often dining together and maintaining a sense of normalcy for their daughters. Their mutual respect and affection were evident whether they were dancing at inaugural balls or sharing private jokes during public events. But like all couples, they faced their share of challenges. In recent years, rumors and gossip about their marriage have surfaced.
Is that the Obamas could be breaking up because they haven't been seen in public together since the Democratic National Convention in August.
Michelle addressed these speculations during a live podcast taping at SXSW, emphasizing the importance of not letting external negativity affect their relationship. She pointed out their strategy of avoiding social media comment sections and focusing on their bond and shared values. In her new podcast, IMO with Michelle Obama and Craig Robinson, Michelle delved deeper into the intricacies of their marriage. She humorously recounted Barack's struggle with punctuality and how it required adjustments on both their parts. These candid revelations showcased their ability to navigate differences with humor and understanding. Their post-White House years have been a testament to their enduring partnership. They've embarked on new ventures, including writing memoirs, launching production companies, and engaging in philanthropic efforts. Through it all, they've remained each other's biggest supporters, celebrating milestones and facing challenges together. The Obamas' love story is not just about romance, but also about resilience, mutual respect, and shared purpose. It's a partnership that has evolved over decades, weathering personal and public storms and emerging stronger each time. Their journey offers a nuanced perspective on marriage, highlighting that imperfections and challenges are part of the fabric that weaves a strong and enduring bond. As they continue to inspire many around the world, Barack and Michelle Obama's marriage stands as a testament to the power of love, commitment, and partnership in the face of life's myriad challenges. A strong partnership can withstand personal challenges, but what happens when it is placed at the center of history and global leadership? Let us tell you, Barack Obama in power. When Barack Obama stepped onto the stage in Grant Park on the night of November 4, 2008, the world watched history unfold. A man who once walked the streets of Chicago as a community organizer had just been elected the 44th President of the United States, the first African American to hold the nation's highest office.
After Barack Obama swept to victory to become America's first black president.
The crowd roared, tears streamed down faces, and a sense of hope filled the air. But the real challenge was just beginning. As Obama prepared to enter the White House, the country was in crisis, and the weight of expectations had never been higher. Taking office in January 2009, Obama faced an economic disaster. The Great Recession had left millions unemployed, banks were failing, and the housing market had collapsed. People were losing their homes, their savings, and their hope. In his first months, he pushed through an $831 billion stimulus package aimed at creating jobs, rebuilding infrastructure, and stabilizing the economy. His administration also introduced financial reforms such as the Dodd-Frank Act to prevent another collapse by increasing regulations on Wall Street. While some critics argued these measures stifled economic growth, supporters saw them as necessary safeguards against reckless banking practices. Slowly, the country began to recover, but not without fierce political battles. Some called his economic policies bold and necessary. Others criticized them as excessive government spending. Regardless of opinion, one thing was clear: Obama has stepped into the presidency at a time when decisive action was needed. But perhaps nothing defined his presidency more than the Affordable Care Act, or what the world came to know as Obamacare. Healthcare reform had been debated for decades, but Obama was determined to make it a reality. His plan aimed to provide insurance for millions who couldn't afford it, protect people with pre-existing conditions, and lower overall healthcare costs. The opposition was relentless. Protests erupted, lawsuits were filed, and political fights raged on. Yet in 2010, the law passed, reshaping the American healthcare system. In spite of its successes, challenges remained. The rollout of the healthcare.gov website was plagued with technical failures, leading to heavy criticism. Moreover, some Americans saw their insurance premiums rise, fueling further debate over the law's long-term impact. Even today, it remains one of the most debated policies in modern history. His leadership extended beyond military actions. In 2015, he played a crucial role in the historic Iran nuclear deal, aiming to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons in exchange for lifted sanctions. He also took a strong stance on climate change, helping bring the Paris Agreement to life, pushing the world toward reducing carbon emissions and protecting the planet. His commitment to global cooperation extended to his efforts in restoring diplomatic relations with Cuba after decades of hostility. In 2015, he became the first sitting U.S. president to visit Cuba in nearly 90 years, marking a significant shift in international relations, but his presidency was not without challenges. Political divisions ran deep, and the rise of the Tea Party movement in 2010 made governing even more difficult. Gridlock in Congress became the norm, making it harder to pass it through legislation. The racial tensions in America also flared, with cases like Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and others sparking nationwide protests. Obama often addressed the nation, calling for unity and understanding, but deep-seated issues of race and justice remain unresolved. His presidency also saw an increase in mass shootings, leading him to advocate for stronger gun control measures. But repeated efforts to pass meaningful legislation were blocked by Congress, showing the deep divide in American politics. As his presidency neared its end, the 2016 election shocked the world. Donald Trump, a businessman and reality TV star who had fiercely criticized Obama, won the presidency. Many of Obama's policies were immediately challenged or undone. Yet in spite of this, Obama left office with a high approval rating, seen by many as a leader who remained calm, composed, and focused on long-term progress. Looking back, Barack Obama's presidency was one of historic firsts, bold decisions, and deep political battles. He inspired millions, changed policies, and left an undeniable mark on history. His ability to navigate crises from economic turmoil to global conflicts demonstrated a leadership style rooted in diplomacy and pragmatism. His time in power was a defining chapter in America's story, one that will be studied and debated for generations to come. As Barack Obama navigated the immense pressures of leadership, how did Michelle Obama handle the scrutiny and controversies that came with being First Lady? Come with us to know controversies against Michelle Obama. Some rumors are so bizarre that they seem like they should disappear instantly, but instead they spread like wildfire. One of the strangest and most persistent claims that Michelle Obama is secretly a transgender woman. It's a baseless accusation, completely unsupported by facts, yet it has refused to die, fueled by speculation, manipulated videos, and those looking to attack the former First Lady. In spite of overwhelming evidence proving it false, the rumor continues to resurface, showing just how easily misinformation can take hold in the digital age. Michelle Obama never expected her identity to become the center of such an outrageous controversy. The rumor first started gaining attention when comedian Joan Rivers made an offhand joke, calling Michelle a transgender woman during an interview.
Michelle is a
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Rivers, known for her sharp tongue and unfiltered humor, didn't mean it seriously, but conspiracy theorists latched onto it. When Rivers passed away unexpectedly a few months later, some even went so far as to claim she had been silenced for revealing the truth. As absurd as it sounded, the theory only grew. People picked apart Michelle's physical appearance, pointing to her athletic build, toned arms, and height as supposed proof. Her fitness and confidence, which had made her a role model for many women, were twisted into evidence for a false claim. Some even took old clips of Barack Obama speaking and insisted he had accidentally called her Michael. In reality, these videos were either edited, misheard, or taken out of context.
Than anything I could have imagined, let alone what.
But that didn't stop the speculation from spreading. The rumor wasn't just about Michelle, it was also a way to undermine Barack Obama, feeding into the web of conspiracy theories that surrounded his presidency. Some political groups and online communities used it as a tool to discredit the Obamas, playing into fears and prejudices. By using the idea of being transgender as an insult, the theory also exposed deep-rooted biases against both Michelle and the LGBTQ+ community. In spite of all this, Michelle Obama never directly addressed the rumor. She chose to focus on her work, advocating for education, healthy living, and empowering young women rather than dignifying baseless claims with a response. Her silence made one thing clear: she wasn't interested in entertaining nonsense. Even today, the rumor lingers in certain corners of the internet, Surviving on speculation rather than truth, it serves as a reminder of how misinformation spreads and how public figures, no matter how accomplished, are never safe from ridiculous attacks. If baseless rumors about Michelle Obama could spread so widely, what happens when someone from her own family finally speaks out? Stay with us to know. Sasha Obama exposes the hidden truth. For years, speculation and misinformation have surrounded the Obama family, with one of the most persistent rumors suggesting that Michelle Obama is transgender. Despite the absurdity of the claim, it has continued to circulate, fueled by conspiracy theorists and political attacks. However, in a surprising turn of events, Sasha Obama has reportedly spoken out, addressing the controversy in a way no one expected. According to sources close to the family, Sasha, now an adult and carving her own path in life, has had enough of the baseless rumors. She allegedly made it clear that not only is the claim about her mother false, but it was never anything more than a political smear tactic designed to distract and discredit the Obamas. She reportedly stated, "My mother isn't trans and it was just a controversy against her," emphasizing how the accusations were never grounded in reality. While Michelle Obama herself has never directly responded to the rumors, Sasha's statement brings a fresh perspective, one from someone who grew up in the public eye, witnessing firsthand how misinformation can spread. The younger Obama daughter has generally stayed away from political discussions, choosing a more private life compared to her parents, but with this issue continuously resurfacing, it seems she felt compelled to set the record straight. Beyond addressing the transgender rumors, Sasha also dismissed another wave of speculation, that her parents' marriage was based on hidden secrets. Some conspiracy theorists have attempted to link the Michelle Obama rumors to a larger, unfounded claim that Barack Obama is secretly gay and that their relationship is a facade. Sasha reportedly scoffed at the idea, making it clear that her parents' love and partnership are genuine, built on years of commitment, respect, and shared values. In an age where social media amplifies falsehoods at an unprecedented scale, Sasha's response serves as a reminder of the real-world consequences of misinformation. The Obama family has long been the target of wild claims, but the persistence of these particular rumors highlights a deeper issue: how quickly false narratives can be weaponized for political or ideological agendas. While her words may not silence conspiracy theorists entirely, Sasha Obama's firm stance sends a powerful message. She is speaking from experience, from growing up under the spotlight, and from seeing firsthand the toll that misinformation can take. And in doing so, she's reinforcing a truth that should have been obvious all along. Michelle Obama is who she says she is, and the love between her and Barack Obama is as real as it gets. Thanks for watching. If this story caught your interest, be sure to like and share your thoughts below. And don't forget to click on the cards for more amazing stories.